Alright, hello, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to this beautiful game. Pretty excited for today because we are going to be doing something very special, something very similar to what we did last episode, but this time I'm making a nice, beautiful gold farm, just like we did with the iron farm last episode. I totally forgot that this was here, this massive ass hole, which I think I might have gone down. My god, I get sidetracked so easily. Anyway, the reason we are on the horse, on our good old horse that I totally forgot that I had, called Particle Accelerator, is we need turtle eggs, turtle baby eggs. I don't know what I was going to say shells for, but yeah, we need turtle eggs. Oh no, come on horsey, don't drown. Oh no, come on you bastard. Oh, I've just lost which way I was going. I think it was this way. Oh, come on. Come on, horsey. Come on. Keep going. Yeah, there we go. So anyway, we need to go to a beach, essentially, to find these shells and to find these good old turtles on the beaches. Oh my god. Jeez, that would have been deadly if I fell down that crack with the horse. My god. Oh, whoa. Bro, they just killed that sheep. That poor sheep just got murked. So I did have a look on the map. There is a, if I can get across here, there is a beach sort of in this general direction. We've just got to keep sort of running this way. I thought I would just get on the horse and start running before we did anything. Now I have prepared everything, practically everything that we needed, except for these. Oh yo, there's another village here. Oh, whoa, this is sick. Hey guys, what's going on? You poor bastards. Oh yo, they've got a bell here. The other town doesn't have a bell. Hey guys, what's going on? Sup? Well, don't mind me if I nick this bell because that actually, I can use that back at the base. That'll actually be very, very useful. The one thing I don't quite like with these new villages is you can't really trade with them. And, I will steal their food. I actually don't know. I think I need the hoe to break these up all nicely. Not that I really need this wheat. Just stealing their food reserves when I'm like plenty good. But yeah, like I was saying, I kind of missed that there was like a blacksmith, you know, that was pretty useful. But they don't quite exist anymore, do they? Which is a shame. Anyway, I can use this to feed my villagers back home. There may have been a couple of accidents where a couple of them might have died, so need to replenish their population. I like these little designs though. These are pretty cool with like the carpet and all that. It's pretty unique. Anyway, let's keep going. It's pretty cool. And I gotta say, on a side note, I am pretty happy to, I like how there's a cherry biome there, but yeah, pretty happy to get out of the base and actually just go and explore the world, even if it is causing my computer to lag a little bit. So yeah, but anyway, like I was saying, I practically got everything I needed for the gold farm. The only thing that, like I said, was lacking was essentially just the eggs. So we're gonna need about 3 of them, I think. So we'll see how we go, if I can traverse this mountain. Whoa. Beauty of having a horse is you can like traverse up really easily. Wow, it kind of works half decent. So yeah, I mean look, this should be interesting regardless. Ooh, what's the problem, horse? Oh my god, I gotta be careful there not to fall down these cracks. Is that another village over there? I can't quite see. I just gotta be careful not to like land and accidentally hurt the horse. So yeah, like I was saying, he's hoping to us finding a couple of. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Mr. Horse. I'll feed you some apples when we get home. Ooh, I don't know what that noise was just there. Oh, it was a beehive. Okay. I was going to say, I hate when I hear new noises that like I have no idea what it actually is. All right, let's try and sort of jump across as far as we can. It's got to keep going. I think this is the best strategy. You just sort of, you fall off and you keep pushing him forward slowly but surely. Can't believe the horses can't swim with you on them. Like that is tragic. But here we go. We made it across. Okay, so this might be a village, I think. Oh, skeletons. Oh no. This is interesting. Oh, can I fit in here? Nope, I can't. Oh my god. I need to like go hop in a bed and just like sleep the night because these guys are gonna cause me grief. Alright, we'll just sleep in this bed. Still this guy's bed. Oh, there's a repair and dischant. Jesus. I don't know why you would do that for. Like that is sort of a bit stupid. Horsey, come back. Oh, yo. These guys are sick. Hey, little dude. What's going on? I love your suit. Your clothes. That is really cool. Hey, buddy. Oh my god, this is like really cool. You guys are so unique. I've never seen like a different sort of look of guys before. So much whatchamacallit, like wheat around. Hey buddy, come here. I need your balls. Buddy. There we go. Thanks, bro. Alright, cool. That was a nice sleep. At least get us into daytime now. Just to avoid the night. Oh, I already had a crafting table. I'm an idiot. God. And the reason I'm doing this is I need a couple of hoes. And the reason for that, actually we'll just leave this crafting table here, is I actually just want to grab these a bit faster, which this doesn't actually seem to be that much faster than my normal tools anyway, so that was a bit of a waste. Oh well. Well, the good thing is we're going to have plenty of food, plenty of wheat, and I'll deprive these poor bastards of food. You gotta say, I love how that tree's been like next to that fire the whole like time we've played, and it's only burnt because we've come close to it. Oh, anyway, we shall push forth once I find my horse. Here he is, little dude. Come on. Oh, yo, what is that? What is this? Oh, is it a little armadillo? Oh, I didn't even realize you guys were a thing. Oh my god, you're so cute. Oh my god, I wonder if you can tame these guys. Oh my god, that is so cute. My god, I feel like I've... Oh, sorry, little dude, I just scared him. Jeez, poor bastard. I feel like I've discovered so many new things like recently, now that I've been playing, like, and actually going and exploring. Oh my god, there's another one. That is so cute. Like I said, I've never seen those guys before in my life. Oh, there's a cartography table. Oh, yo. Oh, he's got bread. Nice. Well, I do need some food. Well, I'm actually going to steal your cartography table. I'm sorry, my friend. Well, I love these house designs. They are very, very cool nonetheless. I love how they've got a little farm for the horses. That is pretty cool. Oh, not the horses, the cows. Alright, there was another town over here that I wanted to check out very briefly. Oh yeah, and there's a ruined nether thing here. It's pretty sick. I wonder if there's a chest around. There is. What do we got in here? Got some carrots, some flint and steel. That is very good. Maybe some gold if I'm lucky, yes. But god, these were such a struggle to get, the magma blocks. Because I had to like go on mine, like I think... like probably about 21 odd stacks of them, so I had to go like into the nether and went to the, what were they called? I always forget the biome, but the biomes with the like the blackstone and all that was like a really good spot to get so much of this stuff. But nonetheless, it is probably good to get a bit extra. But yeah, I gotta say I do like that there's sort of nether in the overworld. It is pretty sick. And on a side note, I'm just going to chuck these. Don't really need them anymore. Or what should I say that? You know, I'm going to actually go pick them up. Because I know full well as soon as I get into this town, there's going to be hay. Oh, yo, there's these guys. Oh my god. Mr. Raiders. Come fight. Come fight me. Oh my god. I haven't seen you guys in so long. Jeez. You guys are too easy. Jeez. You doofuses. That was too easy. Well, that's good to have that ominous battle thing as well. Because I think I've got one lying around somewhere anyway. We do need to do that at some point. Do the raids. It would be pretty cool. Oh yeah, he's got banners. Nice. It's gonna like loot these guys up of everything. Whoa. Yeah, so this is kind of like the old like. Oh yeah. See, saddle. Nice. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I was gonna say I thought that they had sort of removed these like the blacksmiths and stuff, but they might have kept them. I guess I just haven't seen them in God knows how long. I gotta love how I had planned on doing this episode as like the mining episode or the gold farm episode, and at the rate I'm going, that probably ain't going to be happening. Oh yeah, these guys have got melons. Damn. Holy cow. Oh my god, I forgot how quick I mine the melons. I think I've got melons anyway, so it like doesn't really matter. I've got them somewhere. Yeah, I gotta say, I love how like the wooden hoe is not that much faster than just punching this anyway. It's actually low-key just quicker to punch it. But that is okay. My friend, you're like stuck down here. Yeah, I'll dig your path up so you can at least get to your friends. That'd be better. There you go, my man. There you go. Mr. Happy Farmer. Alright, now just to find my horse wherever I've left him. I kind of admittedly just ran off and left him be wherever he was, the poor thing. Oh my god, damn, those are good chests. Jeez. Good old emeralds. Hey man, what's up? Don't mind me stealing your village's stuff. That being said though, I have lost my horse. Watch, he'll be in this cave system somewhere. Why not? There's a creeper there, admittedly. Over here. I feel like I heard him over here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Particle accelerator. Stay there, my man. I'm just going to like sleep the night in one of these houses. Oh my god. Oh, stay back. Creep up. Don't blow up the house. Ah, looks like the horse is healed up now nicely anyway, so that's good. I was worried for a second. Oh, there's a loom. Oh, interesting. Oh, we'll take this as well. Sorry, my bed. I'm going to steal... Oh, sorry, my friend. I'm going to steal your bed. And then I'm going to sleep. And then we are going to continue on to find these turtles. Horsey, let's go. I spent far too much time messing around in these villages. I need to like push forward. So they did say that these turtles spawn on beaches like this. So I was kind of actually low-key hoping that this beach here spawned them, but apparently not by the looks of it, which is a bit of a pity. Just come all this way for nothing. Actually, we can go that way. We'll go check that beach over there. I guess we'll just run down the coastline and sort of hope that we can find some little turtles. Oh, this is pretty sick here. Like a little underwater sand cove. I always love seeing like sand biomes like on the beach. Like they're always pretty cool. Oh yeah, there's a turtle there. Oh, sick. Okay, I was right. Awesome. Fantastic. Well, we'll go across real quick. Whoa. Leave Mr. Horsey here. I was going to say, and the reason why I was a bit nostalgic with the sand beaches was I remember one of my very early worlds that I built back in beta 1.7 was on a sort of very similar beach to this, and it is just very reminiscent. Hey my friend, what's going on? I need your eggs, and I don't quite know how to get your eggs. That is the only problem. And I need a second turtle as well. I think they say seaweed, so which I don't quite know how to get, unfortunately. Alright, actually having said that, I need iron for shears, and I bloody threw out the 2 blocks of iron that I had, which I could have used to make shears, but no, I had to chuck out the iron, so which means I've got to leave these guys temporarily while we go and get some iron, which means I actually hope that it's still here on the ground when I chucked it. Fingers crossed. Except the only thing is I don't know where I chucked the iron. I just sort of like chucked it and that was it. I don't know if I chucked it at this village. I reckon at the other village is where I chucked it, actually. Actually, you know what though? I don't know why I'm going to bother running around. I almost guarantee you there will be some iron in here. Just got to get this coal and then we will be Gucci. Because who doesn't love getting a bit of coal? I can't promise that there will be much iron down here, but I can definitely hope for it. Nonetheless, oh hey Mr. Creeper. Oh, damn. Actually, I will need cobblestone as well, because we needed to make a furnace. Oh, geez, this is going to be a bit interesting. I was kind of not thinking this cave was going to be too massive, but it seems like it is. That's right, we'll just jump down like a madman, and my god, when you need iron, it does not exist. But when you don't really need it, it's non-existent. And I literally just built a whole farm last episode, and now I can't find iron. Hey, Mr. Creeper. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Nonetheless, oh my god, this is like Creeper Central down here. Bunch of little dudes. Whoa. Oh my god, actually, well that Creeper just helped me. Perfect. W Creeper. Oh god, this is the one thing I don't like with finding cave systems. It's like, I feel the need to absolutely just mine the absolute hell out of it, because I can't help myself. I live for the exploration, so... Except having said that, I know I'm not really going to find anything good down here anyway, because I've kind of got everything that I need, nonetheless. And I don't really need diamonds, but you know what we're going to do? You know what I'll do? I'm going to actually knock out all of these torches as I run back, because it's the one thing that I hate that I do, is I like start exploring, and then I go, I'll come back, and then I come back and be like, oh yeah, I already went that way, and then like I don't bother exploring, so it's actually better if I sort of unlight where I've gone. So if I ever come back, I'll explore this properly. Alright, now that we're out of here, let's make our goddamn iron and our shears, and we should be Mr. Stanley Tucci, or Gucci Tucci. Except the only thing is where's my horse gone? Gosh, I leave for 5 minutes and this guy disappears. Ah, he's up here, jeez. Alright, what was I making? I was making one of these. We'll make 3 of these for the shits and gigs, and we will place our iron in here. Alright, let's make our shears very quickly. There we go. Alright, my friend, let's go. Actually, no, we will not go. I'll go to bed because it's going to be night time again. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I've been recording for nearly half an hour. I was supposed to start this like half an hour ago. This like little video. It's supposed to be an hour video. What are you doing, Particle Accelerator? You're getting a good sniff there, buddy. Yeah. You're getting a good sniff of my face. Top of the morning to you, ladies. I actually never really watched him, to be honest, thinking about it. Alright, here we go. Round two. So I think it is this stuff. Oops, wrong one. I think, is this seagrass? It is. Okay, cool. So we'll just get a whole bunch of this. I don't actually know how much we need to feed these guys, but we'll just grab a whole bunch of it. I guess essentially until we break our little thing here, a little thing of shears. 22 should be plenty. Alright, let's chuck that there. The other thing is, like I said, we need 2 of these guys. I've only just seen him, or her. Could be a her. Let's get up on this sand hill, this mountain. I actually hope that there's another one around here somewhere. Like, I beg. Oh god, parkour. Alright, come on game, please. Oh yes, there's another one. Okay, fantastic. Alright, come on buddy. Do you like this stuff? Yeah? Come on, come in the water. Come on, buddy. Yes, good man. I think you're going to swim faster than me, ironically, so Come on. No, buddy. Come on. Come on. Keep coming with me. Come on. Do you want the good stuff? Oh, no, because I stopped holding it. Whoops. I was like wondering why he stopped for a second. Alright, let's swim. I was going to say these guys will swim better than me. Come on, buddy. Come on. Let's keep going. I've got to go to your friend somewhere over here. Yeah, I was going to say, I remember when they did this, like, this was a mod way back in the day, this sort of advanced swimming mod. And it was so cool back in the beta days, like when I found it. And it was like, you could like do this on land as well, where you could like crawl and stuff. And it was so good. Come on, my friend. Keep coming. Follow me. Follow me. We're nearly there. Just got to keep looking back and checking that he's following me, because it would suck if he's not. Like this, where they just randomly turn. We're nearly at your friend, your man. Or wife. I don't know what gender you are, you little turtle. Alright, the only other question is where's the friend at? Oh, he's over here. I actually like him might be able to come this way. Come this way, my friend. Oh, I love this soundtrack, man. Such a classic. You know, I was watching a video about C418. I think that's his name. The guy that did the original soundtrack of this game. And it is so sad that Microsoft did not want to pay him money and let him keep his rights for these songs, because they're such good songs. And they've cut him off, and they've like gotten new guys, which is like no diss towards the new guys, but like, God, these songs were such a classic. Alright, come on, my friend. It is time. And same goes for you. Yeah, get off your little perch, bro. It's time for you guys to have babies. Come on. Alright, eat. Feast, my friends. Feast. Feast and have babies. Yes. Hope that this works. Do I need to back away? Lay eggs, please, I beg. Ain't this interesting to watch? I don't know if you guys remember that video of that turtle. It was doing that thing to that shoe and was making noises. Alright, do you guys need more food? I don't know what's happening. Are they going to go in the water? What are they doing? Are you going to lay your eggs, buddy? There we go. I need to push you onto the land. Awesome. There we go. I think that they were successful. Awesome. And I think what I can do is I can break this with this and I will get eggs. And luckily we got 4 eggs. Awesome. Well, that is perfect. Come on, guys. I need you guys to... I want to get one more set of eggs from you. No, I don't think I can. I think you guys are done and dusted. Alright, apparently they should be able to breed again. So, I would love to know why it doesn't let me. Alright, so apparently there's a 5-minute, like, cooldown for these guys to breed again. So I think I'm just going to wait for 5 minutes and then do another breeding, because I want another few eggs. So, we'll wait. We'll wait momentarily. So, I'll see you guys in a sec. Just thinking about it, I don't know if I should collect some extra ones while we wait. I don't know if I've got some near the base, so I don't know if I should like grow these back at base, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I don't really know. Alright, come on guys, come have some food, please. But yeah, I'll take some extra with me just so we can breed some more back at the base. Yeah, the horse is still there, nice. I was going to say, I hope that the horse hasn't run off. Left me stranded. Alright, there you go, my friends. Have babies, please. There we go, fantastic. Plant your eggs. No, stay on the thing. I want you to lay your eggs. There we go. Good man, lady, good girl. Oh, you only laid 1 egg, you bastard. Really? I waited all that time. Well, you know what? 5's enough actually, because I only needed 3 eggs for 3 layers, and then the other 2 I can just plant and have them hatch back at the base. So, ow. Let's go. Let's get back to base real quick, and then we'll be good. And then we can get started on this gold farm. Oh my God, why are you pink? Jesus Christ, I don't think I've ever seen a pink sheep before. Holy cow, that is insane. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm going to plant 2 eggs back at base, so we've got some more like turtles like that keep sort of growing and hatching and all that. And then we can take the other 3 into the Nether and then start on our gold farm. You know, I can't imagine how long this episode would have been if I like included me collecting all of the magma blocks as well from the Nether, because that itself took forever. Like that was like an hour or so of me running around collecting that, so can't imagine how long it would have been if I actually included that too. And that's the thing I'm torn about, like just thinking about it, like torn about not showing you guys stuff. Like I obviously want to show you guys me doing stuff, but then at the same time I go like, even like this whole ordeal of getting like some eggs for the turtle shells has been a 43-minute of me just trying to do that, you know, and I haven't even started building the farm yet, and that's probably going to take me another hour to do on top of that, so which is just cray. Oh, and that just occurred to me as well. I just realized that I actually, there's another whatchamacallit thing over there, another village over in that area. But yeah, like I was saying, it occurred to me that, you know, I turned the phantoms off in this series. Like I didn't want them to annoy me. And oh my God, this is a massive cave. Holy crap. Damn, bro. Oh, God damn. Oh, there's a mine shaft in there. Jeez. Oh my God. Okay, we've got to come back to this. I mean, I know I'll say I'll remember, but I know that I won't. You You know what? I'll remember it. Nah, damn, I just want to come and explore this. Like, this is amazing. All right. You know, when I'm editing this, I'll write it down and we'll come check out this village as well. All right. Can I make this jump? Whoa. Oh no. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, horse. Poor bastard. Haven't quite mastered the jumps yet. I think I was going to say that the horse has been an absolute gem to get around because... Oh, no, that's what I was talking about. I was talking about the phantoms. So yeah, like I was saying, I didn't actually include the phantoms in this game. Oh, I'm sorry, horse. I didn't include phantoms into this game because I actually find them to be really, really annoying, particularly when you're just trying to do stuff at night. And then I realized at some point I am going to get an elytra and I'm going to have no way of getting the plasma membrane to repair the elytra unless I get mending on it. But apparently mending is good on it, but like not that amazing. So, which kind of sucks, but what can you do? So I'm sure we'll figure out a way of getting around it in some capacity. But anyway, we're back home, thankfully, nice and safely, pretty much an hour or so later. God damn. Anyway, let's put our beautiful little horsey back in here, back in his pen, because I can't have him roaming around. I'm sorry that I got you so hurt, my man. Can I feed you bread? Do you like bread? No, I don't know what to feed you. Well, that's right. I'm sure you'll heal up nicely. The other thing that I'm going to plant as well are just these saplings as well. Actually, you know what I should do is I should actually just place it just so it grows. So when we eventually get the turtles, that we've got some stuff to cut up for them to eat. And I'll place 2 turtles here so they can grow. I think they're going to grow on sand. So we'll place that like that. Same with the almost. We've actually got 3 of these. Jeez. I've got a level 4 one. Nice. All right. The other ominous banner, I think I've got them hanging off the front entrance. I might actually place this one here, like so. So what we've got to do, and this is going to be very, very interesting to see how this all sort of works out, is we've got to get to the top of the Nether, and hence why I've got the Ender Pearls. Now, you're going to need all of these blocks. This is what I was saying in regards to preparation. This took forever, the magma blocks, but you need all of these magma blocks. I don't think you need, like, these can be half stacks, but I think I just collected. You're going to need all of these slabs as well. This stuff here, you don't quite need. You do and you don't. So you definitely need the ender pearls and ladders, but you don't really need this stuff here. This stuff is to potentially break a block of bedrock. So, but I'll show you guys that all later once we get up there. So I actually was thinking I'm going to build this staircase here. We're going to build this all the way up. I thought, why not that we'll do this here. I was going to go build it sort of somewhere else, but I thought, you know what, we'll do it here. I think it would be pretty cool to get it done sort of in the base, you know, so we don't have to run too far. And mind you, I realized I can just build a ladder like all the way up, but I was going to do that, but then I realized ladders are so boring, and oh, that is not good. Block this. Oh, hopefully that doesn't spill over. Jeez, that was lucky. But yeah, like I was saying, I was going to do ladders, but then I realized that ladders just take 3 centuries to get up, and it is actually just easier to build stairs instead and then run up like this. So here we go. We got here rather quickly. All right, this is going to be the fun part because we've kind of now got to dig a little bit wildly to try and find the biggest sort of blocks. All right, stairs are done. That's going to be a weird cut, but I just thought I'll dig this all out and get the stairs done. But like I was saying, we've got to find the highest block, which I believe could potentially be one of these. I think it's like 126, so we kind of got to get around to one that's like, yeah, this one here. So what we need to do, yeah, so that exact block there's one, like that one there is 126. What I am going to do is we're going to place this up here. Now this is very, very risky because I actually haven't brought an escape method with me, right? Except for this stuff. So if this doesn't work, I've got 2 options. One option is to kill myself. The other option is to go into creative mode and break down and then replace the bedrock and have a crack. I don't think it's going to come to that, but I can make a chest if need be and then blow myself up and come back up with, whatchamacallit, with obsidian and make an escape point. But fingers crossed that doesn't have to happen. So I think if you shift or you keep pressing forward and you do this. Oh, okay. That's not... Oh, okay. That didn't work the way that I thought. Okay. Oh, okay. I actually stuffed that up. It's not 126 like that one. It is actually 127. So we've actually got to dig out a whole lot more to try and find the right block. So, which might actually, funnily enough, be that one right there. So that works out rather well. Didn't actually have to dig too far. I think that's what the problem was. 126 wasn't the right block. It was too low. So it was actually this one here. So fingers crossed. So take 2 on this. So fingers crossed this works. There we go. Awesome, awesome. So that is our escape block. That is our block that we need to get out of. I should mark it like this so I know. And what I will do just to be safe is I'm going to build a few blocks up like this. Just in case I break these torches, at least I know this particular block is our escape block. What I'm going to actually do is build it a bit higher. So at least in what I'm about to do doesn't work, at least it doesn't break the block. And we know that this is our escape block. Okay, so now for the fun part. And sorry, on a side note, I can't believe this. I've never actually been above. Whoa, there's mushrooms up here. What the hell? That is crazy. I've never seen mushrooms. I actually haven't. Sorry, I'm going nuts here. I'm I haven't seen mushrooms spawn naturally in this game in so goddamn long. In this game, they used to spawn in caves way back in the day, in dark caves like this. But secondly, I can't believe they spawned on top of the Nether. That is actually crazy. It's really cool. So now for the fun part of doing this. This is how we're going to get out of the Nether, and I hope to God that this works. So we're going to place a piston here, a piece of TNT, a piece of obsidian, another TNT, and then a cobblestone block, the lever, and then I think the trapdoor here. So this should work. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do this. So this forces us underneath. Now the other thing that we've apparently got to do is this block here called use item or place block. You've got to reset it to another button. And apparently this is for good reason. So essentially what you've got to do is you've actually got to, so once you blow this up, you click that, you've then got to look on this corner piece while pressing G, and that should work. So let's hope that this works. I hope. Please. Oh, bugger, it didn't work. Okay. Oh, that is a pity. Oh, actually, you know why? I think because I've got to hold the piston. So let's... Oh, no, I've got to place G. Okay. Forgot that I changed it. So let's try this again. God, it so feels weird to have to be pressing G to do this. So I forgot. Sorry, and that's the other thing I forgot. You have to have the pistons in your inventory to do it. So, or in your thing. So let's do that, and let's hold with G right there, and then hopefully it works. And then, fingers crossed. Yes, it worked. Okay, fantastic. That is incredible. Okay, I'm glad that worked. There you go, peeps. That is how you get and you break bedrock. That's how you break bedrock. All right, cool. We can actually probably expand this a little bit. So I might, you know what, Loki, I might do? I might spend a bit of time doing this off screen just to expand this out a little bit. So we've got a better entrance into above the Nether now, which is pretty sick. And I can't actually place stuff here though, weirdly. Oh, you know what? There we go. I need to reset my keybinds. There we go. Force a habit. All right, well, let's grab this block because we know where our escape point is now. So now for the fun part, this is going to be interesting to see how we can do this. Sorry about that, peeps. I just had to go and find a Nether wastes biome, which is just sort of that bit there. I placed torches to sort of find my way home because I think it is so easy to get lost up here. So I thought place some torches and at least I'll have a sort of way home in some capacity. Apparently you got to build this in a Nether wastes biome. So I thought, oh, we'll run in the right direction. All right, so now what I've got to do is I've got to go back and grab all of this stuff, all the way down here. And actually, before we do that, I'm going to go home and dump everything off that I just don't need in the inventory. Alright, so now I'm going to break this and take essentially this entire... Or not. I was going to take this entire chest worth of stuff, but apparently not. So apparently, actually, I didn't realize how much crap I've got, so I've actually got to sort of make do with what I've got instead. That's right, we'll make 2 troops and we'll come back. I was going to go take everything upstairs first, and then we'll make our way back down temporarily. I should actually make a railway line down here as well, just thinking about it, just to make my life a little bit easier. This is how we'll make the true Nether highways, is up here instead. Alright, so this is going to be our spot here. I hope that I've got enough of these. Yeah, I do. So I've got about 2 stacks of scaffolding, which we're going to place. We're going to place this all the way, pretty much as high as we can, actually. I think we've got to place this all the way to the limit of the world, which essentially is just going to be, I think, 128 blocks. So we'll see how we go. And fingers crossed we don't have too many issues with this, but like I said, it should be fine once this is all sort of nicely placed, like so. There we go. I'm just going to place a bunch of torches around, just so we know where we are. And I'm going to place 2 chests here, just to place all of our magma blocks in. Place our glass there, our trapdoors there, these here. Don't need this netherrack, but we'll place this here, and we'll place this here. and then we should be good. All right, I'm gonna go back and grab the rest of the stuff, so I'll be back shortly. On a side note, so I did grab everything, but the reason why I moved the lights and all that further in is apparently you got to have a 30 block radius of the nether wastes around you, otherwise it won't work. So I'm guessing that's because of the zombie pigmen spawning in the wastes. I would hazard a guess as to why, so I think at least. Alright peeps, now for the fun part, we are going to we're going to go all the way up here now. Actually, what I might do is I might actually leave my food in here as well. The only thing I'm going to hold with me is the pick, because we're going to need the pick in a moment. So I'll see you guys up the top. Alright, here we go peeps. Gosh, this is absolutely terrifying. Holy crap. So now we're at 256. So now we're going to break 3 of these, funnily enough. So 1, 2, and 3. So now we're going to place a temporary building block here, like this. Oh, this is terrifying. There we go, like that. Okay, cool. So now we're going to place 2 more out, and then we're going to place a magma block. Alright, so the other thing now we're going to do is we're going to do 2 blocks on each way like this, and another magma block, like so. And then we should be good. Okay, and then what we're going to do as well is we're going to do this as well. If I can place this, and then 1 magma block like that. And then we should be good, actually, just thinking about it. Alright, now we're going to do 2 like this. We're going to do 2 temporary blocks, and then we've got to do a half slab like that. I think the way that this works is we've now got to build a ring. And if I'm following this guy correctly, I think we do it like this. So you got to do it over this block. And then I think for whatever bizarre reason, this one you've got to go out 1 extra one. And then you kind of wrap it around like this. And then you sort of repeat the process. And then I think for this one you've got to do, for whatever bizarre reason, he hasn't exactly explained, but you got to do that one like that. But we'll keep building this all the way around. Like this. Now apparently we've got to build 8 blocks out from here. So, okay, so this is the first one, and 8. Alright, and now essentially you've got to do this on all sides. So you've got to repeat the process. So 1 and 8. And now for lucky last here, 8. There we go. So it should look something like this. So now we've got to connect these blocks now, which is going to be pretty good. So we've kind of got to go around all the way like this. And we've got to connect, just got to connect them, right? So I think the best thing you can do is go around like this and fill this up. I actually think he's just placed these blocks here by accident and didn't really say anything about them. I was thinking I'd specifically place the blocks like that, like these little corner, like that piece and that piece there. It's thinking, why has he placed them and not said anything? But I think it doesn't matter. He's just placed them accidentally and not said anything, and then said to fill it all. So yeah, this is all going to be filled in a moment. I'm just doing the outline first, and then once that's done, we will fill it in. This is so scary though, because we are 128 blocks up in the air, above the nether. So this is pretty scary, I gotta say. I'm absolutely petrified if I fall, because I've got no way of saving myself if I do. I will die, which will really suck. So I've got to hold that shift key like my life depends on it, because it absolutely does. That's right. Okay, now we can do the fun bit of filling this in, and this is going to make me feel so much safer once it's done, because there we go. Gives us a better platform just gives us more space to walk on and not have to worry about falling. Gosh, I hate heights. Even in real life, it terrifies me, and even in games, it is just, I don't want to say it makes me feel sick, but it is just that's petrifying. We can't even see the ground, and I need solid ground underneath me. Actually, I don't think I've got to fill the middle bit in. I've just got to fill the outskirts first. These stone slabs, apparently you don't really need these stone slabs. Apparently you can get away with any slab, but he's chosen to use these ones. This guy is the king of not mentioning these things until he gets to the point. You'd be you need diamond slabs. Or he'll start the video off with diamond slabs and then be oh, by the way, you can actually use just normal slabs. And it's my man, why didn't you tell me? You waited for me to build all of these diamond slabs and then you tell me. But the good thing is, this is now all fully filled in right about now, which is awesome. Cool. Perfect. Now I feel nice and safe on my platform. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we've essentially just got to repeat the process, right? So we've got to knock out these blocks here, and we've essentially just got to copy this all the way around. Oops. So what we've got to do first is we should actually just do this. Make a little layout all the way around like so, but of magma blocks. And we're essentially just going to copy the platform above us, but with magma instead. So we're just going to repeat the process like this, and got to crouch so we don't burn ourselves. But this is going to take forever, but we just, like I said, just got to copy this all the way around and then we should be right. So you just got to do 8 blocks out and then you do a circle all the way around and then fill it all in. And then essentially we're going to do 3 layers of this down, I'm guessing, so because we've got 3 turtle eggs. So this is going to be nice and fun. I think what I'm going to do is I'm low-key just going to build this and skip to it, right? Unless he says anything about the turtle shells, and then I will relay that information. But if he doesn't, I'm just going to build these 3 layers and then I will see you guys once they're all full. So I'll see you guys in a sec. Like I said, unless anything interesting happens, but I'll let you guys know, or if I fall or something. Funnily enough, looks like some have spawned there. So it actually is working already, which is great. I'm glad that it is, or at least it's prematurely spawned some, which is pretty sick. So no complaints. But anyway, having said that, that is the first layer done. Awesome. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to place these like trapdoors like this. If you ideally hit them, they should all sort of line up like that. So you got to just do 3 up like this. And obviously if you try and do, oh, it looks like you can do 4, but okay, having said that, you shouldn't be able to do 4, but it looks like I've accidentally placed half a block down by accident. So it almost seems like this needs to be up 1 more block, but it is what it is. 3 should be fine like this. So just sort of repeat this all the way around and you should be right. And then sort of just like make sure that these are all sort of open and closed like this. Alright, so the only thing that I'm going to do now very quickly is just break that middle block there, and I am actually going to place that like that because, okay, so now what we can do and what we need to do is actually just get rid of these nether blocks, and what we need here is we need the trapdoors like this. So you need to like do that, like you need to place them and then like close them. And same goes like this. This is just going to go all the way around. And same with these. Is we'll do that and that like this. And we'll close them. And we'll do sort of one underneath like this. Whoops, not like that. Bug up. Didn't mean to place that. Yeah, we're going to break it. Bug up. Alright, that's going to fall unfortunately. But that is alright. So what we're going to do now is we've actually got to place one of the turtle eggs like this. So we'll place it like that, and we've kind of got to do that. So now they should start falling, which is pretty sick. So yeah, so that's the first layer, which is like absolutely amazing. I was going to be careful that these guys don't. Oh no, oops, I didn't mean to break that. But yeah, so that's kind of the first layer. Alright, so I just come down here to grab some stuff really quickly because I have... Oh, there we go. They're starting to fall, which is pretty sick. So I need to eat some food as well because I am a bit hungry. And I can actually hold that food now with me as well, which is good. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we actually got to build 3 more blocks down like this. And if I can magically get that to sort of place here. Alright, so apparently this should work sort of like this, right? Apparently we need to go build 1 more block up. And then we've just essentially just got to repeat this all the way around actually. So we've actually just got to, like I said, keep building this. And then, honestly, we just got to repeat the process. So I might just, like I said before, I'm just honestly going to cut until... Oh, cut when this is all done. So, whoops, I didn't mean to place that there. So yeah, I'll do all this and I'll see you guys temporarily once this is all done. So, see you temporarily. Actually, sorry, that's a lie. Apologies for this being so like poorly done. It's kind of hard to like follow a tutorial as I'm doing it and then try and like tell you guys what to do, particularly when I've never quite done it before myself. So that's right. We'll push on, right? You guys can follow my dodgy ass tutorials in some capacity. So that's right. We'll get this done soon. We're nearly there. Oh, looks like one of them managed to survive. Well, sorry, buddy, you are going to have to fall to your death. Oh, you weren't supposed to fall into that, you bastard. Alright, peeps, this is the second layer. Donezo, which is good. Perfect. Just the right amount. Sick. Alright, happy. Alright, now I think we're going to repeat the process here once more. Alright, so we've essentially now got to repeat the process, right? So we've essentially just got to do this. Replace these, well, we've got to place these blocks all the way around like this. And eventually it should all line up nicely. Sorry buddy, got to push you down one. And same goes like this. So if we place them like that, they should place down nicely. So we'll just sort of repeat this all the way around. Now obviously we're going to have to remove these blocks here. So what I will do is I will, as I sort of run around, I will open these all up sort of nicely. The only one I should actually leave open is that. because I'm going to have to stand on that. But what I can do is apparently we got to break these. Apparently you can break that, and that should leave the turtle block open like that, which is pretty sick. I'm just going to do the same for this here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to place one turtle egg here. And we should be good. And there we go. They should start falling down, which is pretty nice. So just going to knock him down one more, buddy. Wow. Oh my god, oh my god. Jesus Christ, that was lucky. Sorry, buddy, you got to go. We can't have two of us on this platform. You got to fall to your death. Sorry, buddy. Alright, now I'm guessing we're going to have to repeat this once more. So we'll just place these all like this. Yeah, we just got to build up once more like this. And break these. And then I'm guessing, yeah, like I said, we've just got to repeat this process once more. Then we'll officially finish this off, and we should have a nice little farm, a gold farm going finally, which is going to be nice and exciting. I think we just got to do the the glass bit. I'm just going to place these here really quickly. We'll do these two, just so I've got somewhere to stand on that's sort of nice and safe, you know what I mean? And we'll get rid of those, and we'll place that like this. Cool, there we go. And we should be good. I don't think I'm actually going to have enough of... Yeah, I'm missing some trapdoors. Alright, I'll run back and grab some extra trapdoors as well, so we're not missing any. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in a bit once this is all donezo. Actually, on a side note, it's funny, it occurred to me while I was building this. The last episode when we were building the Iron Golem farm, I said that it was amazing that people figure out like how you dig a 9x9 too deep and you put zombies next to villages and it spawns the Iron Golems. It's the same with this, where you kind of go, as to who thought, oh yeah, I will build magma blocks and we'll put turtle shells in the middle and that will attract them. Like, who would have thought, oh yeah, turtle shells will attract... Oh no, I didn't mean to break those two, bug up. Anyway, that's alright, I'll go down and get them in a sec. But yeah, like I was saying, it's amazing to me that someone figured out that apparently turtle shells of all things attract zombie pigmen towards them. So, which is such a funny little thing, you know? Like, again, I never would have put two and two together. I guess you really got to know the game rules to sort of figure this stuff out, because I know I certainly wouldn't have. I would have been too lazy. And even then, again, never in a million years would I have even conceptualized an idea like this to do this. Like, this is pretty amazing when you think about it. Like, people are so good. I'm just happy all these magma blocks are going to get put to good use, because it would have sucked otherwise if I didn't actually end up using them. This episode at least. Anyway, that is that done, which is fantastic. Alright, sorry buddy, you're going to have to go fall to your death. Can't have you standing around. Alright, the only other thing that I've got to do is break them, and then we've just got to place this last turtle egg actually like that, which is absolutely spectacular. So we'll break that as well, and we'll break them down so at least he falls. Sorry buddy, you're going to fall. I'm just going to go down and get the rest of this stuff, so I'll be back up here shortly. I just don't want any of this stuff that's fallen. Oh my god, oh my god. I can't believe I just did that. Holy crap. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me, and I spawned here. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I cannot believe that I just did that. My gosh. I am so angry. And I don't think my stuff is gonna be here, actually, because that was the biggest miserable run of my life. I can't believe I did that. Like, what a goddamn noob. Oh gosh, because I think it's 5 minutes. Like the timer, and it has probably been about 5 minutes. So actually no, looks, I see XP. Oh my god, thank god. My stuff, Jesus Christ, thank god. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I fell. Oh my god, if I got all of my armor, I do, thank god. All because I pushed that goddamn bloody dude to his death. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, like I said, I'm so thankful. That was like the quietest run I've ever had back somewhere. Like, I did not say a single word. Alright, well, let's get back up. I kept myself silent there. Like, I mean, you guys saw how far I run back. Like, I mean, actually probably wouldn't have, because I probably cut most of it, like, when I was riding back on the horse. But that was probably like, you know, like a 3 minute, like, I don't know. I was like sprinting the whole way back. Jeez. Alright, so now we're going to go to Y231. So we're going to go down 12 blocks. I think I'll go down one more just in case. Oops, I didn't want to go down that many, but that is alright. Oh, jeez, look how many of them are falling. Jeez. Get out of here, buddy. Alright, this should be good. Oh, I just hope none of them land here. Alright, so we're going to essentially build the main block like around the turtle egg, and get out of here, buddy. And we've got to build up, and we've got to do a 5x5. Alright, so yeah, I think essentially just 2 blocks out from this specific block here. Like I said, this is going to be a 5x5 thing, so let's hope none of these guys attack me. Alright, so now we're going to build 14 blocks out from here, so 14, like so. So yeah, you should have about 14 blocks out like this. Alright, apparently we're going to do this 3 blocks wide, so I've got to fill this in really, really quickly as well. You got to use glass, because apparently they can't spawn on glass, so you got to make sure you use glass or else. Oh, and apparently I don't have enough glass blocks, apparently. Alright, I'm going to figure out how to get down, and then I'm going to go and get some more glass blocks. I might be able to just break this block here and get down like this without hitting these guys. Alright, I'm going to jump onto this and get down, and... Alright, I'll be back in a sec. I was going to go and get some more glass blocks, so I will be back in a tad. See you guys shortly. Okay, peeps, I'm back. This is the fun part of trying to get back up onto your own platform, because you run out of glass, and... because the guy says, oh yeah, 64 blocks is enough, and doesn't mention that you actually need far more than what he actually says. I noticed that a few times, like that happened with the trapdoor up there, where he's like, oh yeah, 48 trapdoors or however many I had is enough, and I was like 3 short. So I'll get rid of all that in a sec. But yeah, like glass as well. He's like, oh, you need more glass. It's like, well, thanks, buddy. Wattles again. He's good with his tutorials, but he like keeps messing up how many you actually need. Alright, so now what you got to do is you got to do 2 temporary blocks like this, and sort of a double chest like this. And then what we do is we're going to knock out these blocks, and then this is where we place the hoppers, right? Like this. So I actually almost reckon what we'd be better off doing is building 2 sort of like sets of chests like this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to place that into that into that, and then that with that. So at least we've got like multiple chests, and we should be right. I'm going to go down and get that other chest real quick, and I will be back in a sec. Like once we go down and get it somehow and away from this. Like look at this. This is crazy. Alright, this is absolutely nuts, but managed to get the extra chests luckily, which is good. So I can place that there like that. And now what we're going to do is now we need more glass. So I think what he suggests is we actually build more sort of blocks like this on the outside. So I think we need about 3 or sort of 4 blocks out, sort of like this, and it's got to be out of glass. So we'll sort of keep doing this all the way around like so. Look how many of them that are falling. I don't feel that that's right. Oh no, you know why I realized they're falling? Because when I broke, I got to actually place this here, because when I oh my god, they're going to be stuck there. Bugger. I don't know how I'm going to actually fix that, to be honest. Maybe unless I do this, where I fall down here and I break these blocks and they all fall down and I fill that up. Okay, that should be that sorted. I am just going to break... No, actually, I'll leave these here and I'll go down and get these blocks laid up. God, this is so clapped. This, I'm going to have to break this all up. Yeah, I was wondering why they kept falling and dying, but that was why. Okay, so I think he also suggests to make this essentially a 5x5 as well. So if you do 2 out on each side of the chest, it should be, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7, is that right? 4, 5, yeah, okay, perfect. So what I was saying is it essentially should be, 3, 4, 5, 7 across, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 deep like this. So now for the fun part, this is where we got to get one of these guys in the boat. I don't know how well this works, but apparently we're going to get one in a boat. And this is going to be the not so fun part of pushing one of these guys into the boats. I don't know how I'm going to manage this, but we'll see. Hopefully we can get one in some capacity. Or I can push one of these guys off and one of them will eventually get in some way, shape or form. There we go. Oh, looks like 2 got in. Okay, it's going to be interesting. That's right, I can knock one out. Oh my god. Problem is now I can't actually seem to get in. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, that worked out well. So now we're going to move one of these guys over here, just into this corner. Okay, so now what we've got to do is we've got to place slabs here, like 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to go 5 this way. 1, 3, 4, and then we're going to do the same on this side, right? We're going to do 5 deep like this. And 5, there we go. Oh no, sorry, 1 more over. Oh, bugger, I didn't mean to place that there. Ah, that's right, we're going to pick that up in a sec. There we go, like that. Okay, peeps, and then the last thing to do is to essentially just build the extra block like this, and then essentially the farm is done. yeah, that's the farm done, people, which is pretty sick. I just realized though, admittedly, I've got no way of getting over, because the only thing we're going to do is just knock all this out all quick. So I'm going to just do this. I'm going to go down and get a whole bunch of blocks that we dropped, but we'll knock out these poor bastards all the way down, and we'll sort of like fall down here and hopefully not fall to our deaths. But I can't have this here because this causes problems, so we'll do this, and we'll slowly but surely knock all these poor bastards out, and hopefully not fall to our deaths. Ooh, there we go. And yeah, there we go. That's the zombie farm done, everybody. Alright, I'm going to just fall down now and break all this. Whoa, my god, that can kill yourself really quickly. I'm just going to be so careful not to fall and die, because we can really kill ourselves very quickly. But, oh my god, look at all the stuff that's fallen down here. Holy cow. Jesus Christ, that is a lot of, like, gold nuggets and stuff. Jesus Christ. Well, peeps, I will say that that was an absolute success, now that we've gotten all of this stuff. I am just going to chuck everything into here, just to have my inventory sort of sorted. And we can grab what we need. Well, actually, we're going to take everything anyway, but yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking. And I've somehow managed to lose one scaffolding block, unfortunately, which must have just happened to have despawned at some point, which is a shame. That's right, is what it is. I think I did take notes of my coordinates up there, so I think it is this one just here. So we're just going to place this like mad and hope that this is the right block, and this will get us to where we need to be able to get back up there, fingers crossed. I'm going to place the full stack, and if it isn't the amount that we need, then, I mean, if it is more, then I can just break what we need to break, but this should be good. Oh my god, I've been recording for 2.5 hours, so this is going to be probably one of the longest videos I've ever done for this game, so I'm going to have fun editing this tomorrow. I'm probably going to hate myself for doing so, but it is what it is. So, but you know what? This farm needed to be done. We needed the gold. I'm glad that it's done. It was not anywhere near the amount that we needed. Holy cow. So there we go. I'm just going to place more of these, and hopefully that this is enough to get up. All right, let's see. Geez, I thought, you know what, 64 will be plenty, but apparently not. And I'm spewing that I can't build an elevator in here either, because that really sucks. Because we need water to do so, and water doesn't work in the Nether, sadly. So I can't have like the water elevator all the way up. I could build stairs though up here though, or a ladder. That might work as well. But there we go. This is our way up. And yeah, I think that is. So now I think we've just got the fun part of, got to figure out a way to hurt these guys. What I might do is I might break one of these just so I can, and hopefully they chase me. Are you guys going to chase me or not? Are you guys not going to chase me? I thought the whole point of this was that you guys would, if I attack you, you guys chase me. Or not. Apparently I've got to stand here and fight you guys? That is so strange. Alright, so okay, I just had a look. Apparently we need a bow. And apparently a bow will work instead. That's not what I was particularly expecting. I was kind of thinking that I could just go up and smack one and then they'll chase me. Oh, that works. So I can actually just punch them instead. Okay, cool. Well, hopefully if they keep spawning that they'll all sort of start chasing me now. I hope that this works and they'll all run across. Yeah, that sort of works. Okay, awesome. So I can sort of kill one group and then the next group can come and I'll sort of repeat the process. There we go. Now it's working. I think that was the problem. I need to aggro them. And I think the problem was I was killing them before they could aggro. So that was the struggle. But now they're going to aggro, and that's why I think we got him there to watch me. Damn, okay, this is sick. Well, this is going to repair all my stuff nicely, which I kind of desperately needed after it all got broke. But yeah, no, I'm glad. This works like an absolute treat. It's just a shame that we're going to get so much like rotten meat, is that what it's called? Rotten flesh and swords and stuff, but that's alright. Well, peeps, I hope that my very dodgy playthrough of this works, or my very dodgy tutorial works, and you guys were able to follow through nicely, sort of understand what I was doing. It took forever. I mean, we've been playing for just over 2.5 hours, so, well, we're going to have fun with all the goddamn bloody swords, which I'm going to have to deal with and figure out a way to get rid of. I actually probably should bring lava, and I build like a bit of a lava farm just here to like, or not a lava farm, but like a lava thing just to chuck like all the rotten flesh into, and all of the swords and stuff, because I'm going to get so many swords. There we go, all my stuff's all fixed. I practically got all of my XP as well back, which is like just absolutely amazing. But this is so goddamn good, oh my god. This is amazing. This is the one thing I kind of regret last episode, was I did the iron farm and then I kind of just ended the episode. And same with the creeper farm. I built the creeper farm and I didn't actually like show you guys me doing this. I probably should. Like, this is the fun part of me doing all this, and I get to show you guys the perfect results of it. Except all of the rotten flesh is insane. But look how many of them are. This is amazing. This makes me so goddamn happy that this works like a absolute treat. And the gold, I've got to say, the gold is spectacular, the amount of gold that we get. And I say that because like now we can turn this all into solid bars or ingots and then solid blocks. We might be able to actually finish off our golden pyramid next episode, I reckon. If we keep at it here, or maybe even this episode, if I sort of smash this out nicely. This is amazing. Alright, well, you know what I'll do is I'll keep getting gold. And I'll actually, I don't know, part of me goes I want to end this episode off, but then at the same time this is so much fun. I'm getting so much gold. I wanted this for so long, just to have like a nice gold farm. This works like an absolute dream. This is spectacular. So the amount of gold that we are getting is just incredible. Except the only problem is all of the gold swords we're getting is going to be nice and fun. I don't think you can melt them down, unfortunately, which is a pity. But I think you can combine them and then... Well, actually, we know it just occurred to me that if I ever need to use, like, weapons, that's probably what I should be doing, is actually just combining these into solid swords and then using the swords against them. Okay, so you can only use 2 at a time to repair them, but that's alright. Sort of chuck them in like this, and we're going to have multiple solid swords, solid gold swords, for that matter. They're going to be all perfectly repaired. Like, look at this, we're going to have 4 golden swords that we're going to be able to use now. And this is what I'm saying, is I can use these swords on these guys to kill them. I don't have to bring my own equipment, I can just use this to kill them. Except this isn't as good, this doesn't kill them anywhere near as fast as my netherite sword, unfortunately. That's right. Well, you know what, I'm going to chuck all these, because we don't need them. And I'm just going to use this instead. Yeah, this netherite sword is like way better. Jesus Christ, that is infinitely better. Except the only thing is I kind of realized I should move some of my stuff back because, or I should build extra hoppers further back, like an extra 3, because a bunch of the stuff's going to spawn there and not fall in. But that's right, that is what it is. I can just jump in and get it really quickly. Looks like they've stopped as well. Oh no, they're aggro on me again. That's right, we'll grab all these gold nuggets and ingots and stuff. And yeah, I reckon we'll combine the rest of these and we'll build some more blocks. Only 3 more blocks out of that, that's right. Well, that all being said, I think I'm going to end this amazing, very spectacular episode off right about here. Once I chuck out all of these swords and rotten flesh and stuff, because this is absolutely ridiculous. And amazing at the same time. I actually should figure out how to make a sorter so I can sort all these items out, like, and just to get rid of them. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna be careful that they don't hit me and kill me, because that'll suck, because I think my bed is still at that other place. But yeah, I gotta be careful that they don't kill me, because that would suck. Wouldn't want to have to run all the way back, you know. Damn, the XP is amazing though. This is way better than the creeper farm, I've got to admit. Like, you get way more, which is just spectacular. I think the hoppers though, unfortunately, get so full of like swords and stuff, so it takes a second for it to all process through. Well, I think I'll end this episode off here. I think next episode we'll come back here and we'll keep farming this. I want to have a full stack of gold blocks at some point next episode, which we're going to go and finish the pyramid off, which is what I want to do. Anyway, we'll do that. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was an absolute blast to build. Like, this was so goddamn cool, nonetheless. Like, it is just absolutely incredible. Like I said, we'll do this next episode. We'll keep building this and we'll get all the block of golds that we need. And we will have a full golden pyramid by end of next episode, which I'm pretty pumped for. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I will be sure to see you guys in the next one. So, adios. After I kill one more batch of these bastards. There we go. Be quiet, plebs. I'm going to end the episode. Oh my god, and all that XP. Thanks for watching, appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next one. Adios. Oh my god. On a side note, I know I keep ending the episode, but like, god damn, that is a lot of swords. I just come down here to like chuck. I was going to go and like take all this stuff back and then go back up to start the next episode. But god damn, I just saw that then, and that is a whole bunch of like just crap. Holy crap. Anyway, video's done. Thanks guys. See you in the next one for real this time. So adios.